Hello, hello. Welcome, friends. Welcome, everybody. I have a very special author with me today. I want to introduce you to Stacy Taylor. Hi, Stacy.
Hello.
Congratulations. I love your book. First of all, please show everybody your book and tell them the title.
This is Moose's Nose Knows.
Oh, so good. So good. Can you tell us what inspired you to write this book?
All right. Well, I've always wanted to be a children's author ever since I was 9 years old, and I wrote a book called The Fantastic Fifi, and it won for a writing contest for my school. So that I've been inspired to want to write a children's book since then. Then, in a few years ago, we got a puppy named Moose, and I would take him for walks every morning. And it was just so much fun to watch him explore and smell and look at everything. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to write a series of books on the five senses and do it through the perspective of a dog? So, through the
Hmm.
lens of a dog. So that's
Oh,
how
now
I write it.
now I understand it. I really enjoyed this book. I was sharing with Stacy earlier. I sat down and read it and looked at it with my grandbaby this morning. She loved the dog. She loved the dog and was looking for him in every page. So,
Uh-huh.
Stacy, can you tell us what is the book about and who it's for?
All right. So this book is for children, geared 4 to 6 years old, for their parents, for teachers. And the book is about Moose. One morning, he smells the smell and he's like, oh my goodness, I got to find it. And so the whole book, he's going through, you're following him on an adventure as he tracks this smell down through different scenes. Some of the smells are really yucky, some of the smells are yummy, but the children get to anticipate what is he looking for. So until the end of the book, then he finds his favorite smell of all.
Oh, so good. We're not going to tell them the ending. Friends, you're going to have to go grab a copy of this book. So,
Uh-huh.
Stacy, what is it that you hope that parents and kids take away from this book?
Well, I hope they enjoy the beautiful illustrations. It's very colorful. It's just a fun book to read. And it's a good, gives parents a good opportunity to talk with their children about the sense of smell. And maybe they can go throughout the day and go, oh, that's a good smell. That's a yucky smell. And for teachers, they will be able to use it as a tool as well in their classroom when they're teaching the sense of smell. And they can teach the standards of prediction because you can ask the kids, oh, what do you think it is? What do you think he's looking for? So they can work on those skills of prediction.
Oh, I like that. You sound like a teacher.
Yes, I
Um,
taught kindergarten for a lot of years.
that's perfect. I love it when teachers write books that they know kids are going to learn about, right, when they're in school. So it's a fun book. Can you tell us a little bit about the illustrations, your illustrator? Like they're so colorful, so beautiful.
Uh-huh. Well, it's a fun little treat because there are likenesses of my whole family in the book. I sent the illustrator pictures of my family. That's me and my husband there in our
Oh,
backyard.
great.
So I sent her pictures of my grandchildren and my children. And so there's little, surprises in there. Like my daughter is an event florist. So you see her driving a floral truck in there. So it's just fun things that my family can connect with and just beautiful, colorful illustrations. My illustrator did a great job.
Yes, please share her name.
Bego is her first name, and she is Hispanic. And so I have a hard time pronouncing her name. Carbalin. Bego.
Yeah, Corbalan.
Uh-huh.
Very good. I love it. She did a beautiful, beautiful job. And how nice of you to be able to include your family in the illustrations. And of course, we don't know that. The public doesn't know it, but it's so
Right.
special to your family, your husband, your children, and your grandchildren. I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. So let's talk a little bit about your journey into becoming a children's book author. You mentioned that you won a contest or an award at the age of 9. And I think you wrote about your cat. Now you're writing about your dog, which
Yes.
is so nice.
Uh-huh.
What would you say was, because we always know there's challenges and there's lessons that we learn throughout the
Right.
process, right? So what would you say was the biggest challenge when writing this book?
I would say letting go of my original manuscript because I had written it more, I guess, as a teacher. It was a real teachy book. And then when
Mm,
it went to the editor, she had different suggestions. And so at first it was like, oh no, but I really love what I did. But I mean, she was fabulous, which brings me to tell what did I learn as I was writing this book. It was really what the role of the editor. It was so much more than I thought an editor would do. It wasn't just fixing your grammar. I mean, she really helped my book evolve with her suggestions. It took on a different direction, and it went from more of a teachy book to a really fun story.
I'm glad you mentioned that. We have a lot of aspiring authors that watch our interviews, and that's really important. Finding a good editor who's going to first give you an analysis of your
Mhm.
story, and then at the end, of course, they'll do the copy edit, but that
Yeah,
analysis is so important. So, and I understand the hesitation, right? Because we
uh-huh.
fall in love with that first draft, that second draft that
Right.
we've been
Uh-huh.
working on. How do you feel about the story now, right? You were attached to the first one, you've made changes. How do you feel about it now?
I love it. I mean, I love it. I like how, because at first I was trying to cram all the senses into one book, So now I'm like, you know what? We're just going to concentrate on smell this time. And so now, and I think it's going to be fun because people are going to be able to see Moose evolve and our family evolve and how he goes on different adventures. So I'm really
Yes,
pleased with how she inspired me to change direction.
I really like that. I'm looking forward to the other books in the series, knowing that we're going to be
Mhm.
that Moose will be on a chase for something else using
Yes.
one of his other senses. How great. And to be able to see your family grow through the
Yes.
illustrations, that'll be interesting also.
Uh-huh.
So you have been, I assume you've been thinking about being a children's book author since the age of
I
9
was
when you
nine.
wrote that
Yes.
book. Wow. What is it like now to be an author, to be able to hold your book in your hands? What would you say is the best part of accomplishing this dream for you?
Well, to have something tangible that my family can hold on to that shows them you can make your dream a reality, So, and to have it's really special to have a book about a dog that they all love. And like I said, to have their likenesses. So it's something that we'll always have on our bookshelf that I did.
Oh,
So,
so special. So
mhm.
special. I want to take a moment right now and tell all of our viewers that this wonderful book, Moose's Nose, is available starting today on Amazon. So make sure to go there, grab a copy, grab a couple of copies, and share it with the kids in your life. I've got the soft cover. It's also there in hardcover and in ebook format. So I just love that. I know that you will love it too. So go grab a copy of this book.
Mhm.
So here you are, a children's book author. I always like to ask this. What piece of advice do you have for an aspiring children's book author who may be watching right now?
I would say set set aside time to work on it. If you decide you want to do it, you just have to make that part of your schedule, and set goals. Say I'm going to have a draft ready by the end of next month, and stick to your goals and to your schedule, and do it for yourself.
That's great. That's good. Set the goals, friends. Set the goals. You're going to
Mhm.
start making progress with that.
Mhm.
So, Stacy, besides going to Amazon, we want everybody to go to Amazon today, grab a copy of the book. But where else can they find you?
On Instagram, Stacy Taylor Books. And I have a really fun website. I'm very excited about my website. It's called Moose Tracks Tales. And there are coloring sheets on there. There's lots of resources for parents and for teachers. There's cutouts they can do where they can match things that are yucky smells, yummy smells. There's dog facts on there. There's smell activities you can take your children on. So there's a lot of resources on there.
Oh, I love that. I hope that all of you go to her website. Like I said, I love teachers doing things for children because you know what they're looking for. So I'm sure your children will love all the extras that are on Stacy's website. So we're going to put it in the comments so everybody knows what the website is. Stacy,
Okay.
it's been so much fun talking to you. I love the book. I hope everybody goes and grabs a copy of the book, finds you on your website, on social media. Before we go, is there anything else you'd like to share? Anything that you wish that I would have asked you?
No, but I just want to tell you, your program is amazing. it was a very, very good experience. Um, Everybody always returned my emails immediately. The customer service was fantastic. The courses, I mean, they're not fluff. I mean, they are good. I mean, you learn something from every single course. The editor was amazing, book designers, everyone was so kind to me, and I feel like they're just as excited as I am about the book. So they were, like I said, they were amazing. I found you on a Christmas, no, New Year's Eve, because it said that was my New Year's resolution, was to publish a children's book, and I found you, and I'm so glad I did.
Oh, wow. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm
Mhm.
so glad. Those New Year's resolutions can
Uh-huh.
become real, right?
Yes,
I,
yes,
I, I get the feeling that you set little goals after that, just like
I
your
did.
advice for our authors. Good for you. Well,
Uh,
thank you so much for the kind words. I know my team loves you and loves your book also. And I know that all of our viewers will also love this book. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for writing such a great book. And thank you for going for your dreams.
all right, thank you.
Thanks. Thanks, everybody. Bye, Stacy.
Bye bye.